Okay, the record. So I share my screen. Okay. So thank you guys for spending your evening time with me. Petang ni sangatlah mengantuk. I pun rasa macam mengantuk gila. Tapi tahan mata and I inhale a lot of peppermint tadi. So biasalah kan petang kan, and then tambah pula kita puasa. So this is a monthly call for our team M Oiler. Selalunya in the past we had a few sessions like this to talk about the organization growth, to talk about the planning and strategies, and also some empowering sessions, hoping that you guys can dapat tarik gear, okay, tarik gear awal-awal bulan ni. Hi Azwa. Okay, so I'll just get started. So before that, let me just introduce myself. My name is May. I think semua orang pun, kita orang dah kenal kan semua kan. So I'm the founder of M Oiler, and M Oiler is actually the name inspired by education, motivation, and also empowerment. And it took me long enough to find out and decided what is the name that I should rename our team, because when you guys heading to Silver Ship kan, you guys akan lebih kepada management, you guys akan lebih kepada not just sharing and close PSK ataupun teaching classes, but you will started to see the meaning of everything that you have been doing in the business. Like, what is your big why? What is the passion that you really wanted to pursue? So moving on, it's okay that you rasa macam tak nampak lagi. You are just doing the business because you want to see income, you want to share because you love the products. But I guess moving on, when you guys dah jadi leader nanti, you pun akan lalui semua tu lah. So just a short milestone for myself. So I joined member on June 2018, and then I hit senior star on July, and then on August, which is about 3 months, I hit executive. That 3 months was really apa orang kata, macam I sendiri pun tak sangka lah. So it was really a journey that I felt like sangat-sangat appreciate, because it's quite fast for me lah, I rasa. And I think that period of time it happened so fast is because I think awal-awal tu, usually awal-awal ni kita punya semangat lebih tau, because we haven't seen apa benda yang boleh jatuhkan semangat kita. We haven't get so much rejections, you know. We are still like on top, like we are so semangat nak share. And then because you love the products, so you don't really care so much, okay, on how does people want to look at you when you share about Young Living. So I was at that state lah. So that 3 months I kept on sharing on social media, and that was the first time I buat live juga, and nampak banyak breakthrough on myself. And I guess that's what it happened so fast. So after I hit executive, okay, I think bila kita berada dalam satu kedudukan yang you naik cepat sangat, ataupun you naik cepat tapi macam you rasa you tak ada cukup ilmu lagi dekat dada, macam you are just main apa, how to say like main langgar je, buat je, just go with the flow. So when I hit executive, I was quite macam, I baru je nak belajar macam mana nak follow up, okay, I baru je nak belajar macam mana nak jadi leader, macam mana nak manage the team, and I think it was quite overwhelming for me. So I gave myself a lot of excuses sampai kadang-kadang rasa macam I compared myself with other people, with other business builders. Azwa, I think you haven't connect to the audio. Maybe you want to make sure you connect. Dia tak dengar pun kalau tak connect audio. Okay, tak apa. So I think masa tu I was in this situation rasa macam demotivated so much, and I stuck in executive for almost 1 year. Dalam setahun tu memang ada ups and downs, kadang-kadang jatuh sampai star, kadang-kadang naik balik senior star, and dapat maintain balik executive tu pun mungkin dalam sebulan 2 bulan, lepas tu jatuh balik. So it's really up and down. So and then on May 2020 I hit silver, and that is a part of the story that I want to share with you guys, because I think I cannot tell other people's story as apa as how to say if I tell other people's story, I cannot give my 100%, like, because I don't feel for them, you know. Maybe I understand what they've been through, but it is not my story. But if you guys allow me to humbly share my story hari ni, I am hoping that that story can help to you know, sedikit sebanyak dapat jadikan satu motivasi that I have been through this before. Okay, so on May I hit silver, and then after 5 months later I hit bridge to gold, and now I am still fighting for gold. Okay, doakan supaya kita punya team M Oiler to become a gold team soon. Okay, amin. Okay, so I am a mother of two, Zaid and Zara, 5 years old and 2 years old, boy and girl. And so far tak ada plan lagi nak tambah because so and then I'm all about motherhood because sekejap, let me mute. Okay. If you guys pernah dengar my story sebelum ni, why I became a Young Living business builder, it was all because I have been through that transition daripada bekerja sampai tak bekerja, and that kind of that period of time buat I rasa sangat-sangat depressed and stressed because I tak jumpa orang, and sampai I rasa macam I have to go back to work. I cannot live like this. This is not me. You know, because I have been working for 6 years, and then after that I quit my job because I want to take care of my kids, and sebab dijadikan sebab tu juga is my husband dapat job offer dekat Bangi. So I took the chance to quit my job, and sebab I was stressed with my work. And then that 5 months period of time, bila I jadi full-time housewife tu, I rasa something is wrong. Like, this is not me. I enjoy spending time with my kids. I enjoy doing housework. I enjoy spending the time at home, waiting or preparing or whatever you call it, like waiting for the husband, and then like, you know, like masak and everything kan. Tapi at one point I rasa macam ada something is wrong. Macam I rasa kosong. I don't feel content. So that was the reason why I jumped into the Young Living business. Terus, okay, I joined, become member, and terus buat business. And I think part of the reason also, you know, macam apa-apa berlaku mesti ada reason kan. Like whatever things happen in our life, it must have a reason. It must have a reason why I always nampak Dila Rosli punya feed, punya updates dekat my feed. So it turns out I enrolled dengan dia as a member, and ever since she is the one lah yang guided me through this Young Living journey. And I think some of you guys pun enrolled by Dila juga kan. So I think you guys would relate to why we are all like inspired by her kan. So I love everything about essential oils. I would not say I am living in a toxic free lifestyle totally, tapi I'm heading there. Sebab as an oiler, we are all not just about essential oils, tapi we also learned about overall wellness, things that has been covered by the media, benda-benda yang kita tak diajar masa zaman kanak-kanak dulu, and now we are living in this generation where kita boleh Google sendiri, kita tak payah nak tengok media sangat kan, kita boleh Google up information sendiri, tak payah macam kita tak blindly trust the companies. So I'm also passionate about that because I rasa bila you dah ada awareness macam tu, you see the improvement in your lifestyle. And then not just that, you're also helping other people to see changes in their lifestyle juga. Okay, so that is a little bit about me. Okay, so as a starter, I want to share with you guys bulan lepas, bulan April punya pencapaian. Our statistic on April, we have a total of 39 new members. So on, I think semua, not all lah, macam most of the team, bila I tanya leader-leader semua kan, dorang pun kata, oh masa bulan Ramadan really slow, and then not much enrollment. Ada yang sebelum ni enroll 10 orang tapi satu enrollment pun tak dapat, you know, that kind of differences. So our team, we have 39 new members. It's half of the new members yang ada pada 2 bulan lepas, okay. And then we have a total members of 646 members in our team, M Euler. Ada typo kat situ. So the rank star and below semua tu kan, that is the existing ranks yang kita ada. Okay, it's not the new rank. So now we have 30 number of people who are ranked star. 5 are senior stars, executive we have 5, and 2 silver leaders. Okay, so yang ini mix between yang dah pernah rank up as star and also the new star. So for the new star, we have 6 stars business builder and then 1 senior star. Okay, so okay, that was about the statistic. So what I want to also emphasize kat sini kan, okay, kalau korang dah ada team sendiri, if you have like more than 20 people in your team, you can also do this kind of statistics and buat satu Excel. Kalau you ada Oily Trend lagi bagus sebab yang itu boleh terus nampak. Oily Trend is an application, dalam Android pun ada, dalam Apple Store pun ada. We have to subscribe monthly, pay for about if not mistaken is about 39 ringgit macam tu. 39 ringgit, that is like an app yang akan filter and buat semua analisis for you. So you know who are the people who are on essential rewards for 3 months, for 6 months, for 9 months, and you know who are the people who rank up, who are the newly ranked ups. Semua tu ada dalam Oily Trend tu. So for executive and above, I would normally sponsor you guys. I think Mal I belum lagi bagi. So I would normally sponsor you guys one month of this Oily Trend punya program supaya korang boleh kaji and explore and try to just like play along with the apps and see how you can analyze your team well. So if we look at this statistic kan, kita boleh nampak rank star ada 30 orang. So what is happening, right? By looking at this number, what I can tell is star is not that hard. Betul tak? Star is very easy to hit. But people who hit star, bila dia nak naik kepada senior star, that is where the real challenge is coming. Okay, because it's a 4 times of growth kat situ kan. So I would say for people who have ranked star and they stop there because first, maybe they have not enough, maybe they are not consistent in sharing. Secondly is maybe they did not do their follow-ups with the people who they enrolled. No follow-ups. Okay. Number 3 is they just not kira macam probably they are just tak berapa aktif sangat, okay, dalam kita punya Telegram group. Okay, yang ini pun something that I noticed. Okay, and you guys know we have changed to Telegram group for 4 months now, going into 5 months kan. And true enough that I see memang less engagement kat situ. So I really hope that, okay, we everyone here, okay, every 11 person here and hopefully more, kita semua dapat sama-sama make that group as a place for everyone to share without feeling malu, without feeling takut, without feeling salah or whatsoever, okay? Because nobody says a support group is going to be, you know, the perfect one, because there's always things that we can learn. There's always things that maybe need some correction. Tapi if the person dia tak langsung tak share pun, how can we help them to, you know, like maybe they have some misunderstandings, tapi if dia orang tak share pun, macam mana kita nak bantu, betul tak? So, and I noticed that a lot of us yang business builder yang dah enroll ataupun bukan business builder, bila diorang enroll, diorang akan masuk dalam support group. Okay, akan masukkan new members tu in our group. But they themselves, they are not showing enough of credibility ataupun they don't show up that much in the group. Okay, so it's like the support group is relying on whoever korang yang selalu yang pernah buat sharing kat situ. It's always the same faces, it's always the same name yang appear dalam group tu. So moving on, I hope that if we want to increase people who are from star ni, rank up kepada senior star and eventually having to see their growth, they have to break through that pattern. Okay, they have to get out from the comfort zone and start talking and sharing dalam group tu. Right? So let's talk about the pattern. So this is what I learned from if you guys know Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a famous, well-known motivator, speaker kan, in empowerment and motivation semua tu. So 2 days ago, I think 2 days ago, I did share the Zoom link to you guys juga dalam business group kita. And I just want to share with you what I have learned from that 2 hours of Zoom session, which I think really boleh dikatakan sangat-sangat tepat, okay, no matter what we are doing in our life, not just Young Living business, but whatever goals yang you nak accomplish, you nak kurangkan berat badan, or you nak be a resourceful boss in your company, or whatever things that you want to accomplish. This is like a cycle, okay? So if you see here, belief pattern ni, okay, belief is something, it can be positive, it can be negative. Limiting beliefs ataupun kita panggil fear lah, kan? So fear exists in all of us. Kita semua ada fear kan. Contoh macam kita tak berani nak share sangat because we afraid people think that we are salesy, ataupun we don't dare to orang dah cakap nak beli PSK tapi kita takut nak upsell because nanti dia tak nak PSK. You know, that kind of limiting beliefs. Orang tu tak cakap apa lagi, kita dah set boundaries for us to okay, shut up, just close the deal, then that's it. Okay, so belief, it creates pattern. Bila you dah selalu percaya benda tu macam tu, it will become a pattern for you. Okay, so why do we have fear in our life is because mungkin daripada zaman kita childhood lagi, it builds up, okay, sampai kita become an adult. So it's not your fault that you have the fear. It may be because of the life experience that you have, and what matters is that fear is not you. You are not the fear is not you. So apa-apa perasaan you rasa takut, you rasa malu, you rasa tak berani, you rasa you're not good enough, you rasa macam you can never be a good leader, or you rasa you can never hit 10 PSK in a month, every kinds of, you know, limiting beliefs or negative assumption about yourself is not yourself. Okay, it is just you, your head is talking to yourself. So when we constantly put ourselves in that zone, kita akan percaya that is us. So it will be very hard for us to get out from there. Okay, first we have to understand where is it coming from. Kenapa kita ada belief macam tu? So I always believe that kalau kita dah tahu, okay, for example, I think I guna my own fear as an example lah. Okay, so back to tadi I cerita pasal my milestone tu kan. I stuck at executive for almost a year, and 2 months before I hit silver tu pada bulan March 2020, I realized that I have been in this emotional state sampai I feel stuck in the business. That's the first thing, right? And then apa-apa I buat pun tak jadi. And eventually benda tu um, dia dia berjangkit to my personal life, to my kids, to my husband, to my personal friends and my surroundings. So I rasa sangat-sangat negatif. And I realize benda tu every month akan berlaku. So that's why I decided to take action and look for alternative. So I went for aroma freedom technique, AFT. AFT is one of the protocol ataupun teknik yang kita boleh belajar dalam Young Living untuk menggunakan oils to release our emotions, to release our fear, our limiting beliefs. And if you feel like you're not sure what is happening to you, you can also do AFT. Kan, kadang-kadang kita rasa kenapa I selalu macam ni ya? Like you pun tak tahu kenapa. So you are desperately want to find out kenapa I buat macam ni, kenapa I react macam ni. But you don't know. So AFT is probably one of the thing that it can help lah. Okay. So back to the story, I feel stuck kan. So I think like I say, everything happens for a reason lah. Bila I scroll Facebook, before I actually do AFT kan. So bila I scroll Facebook hari tu, I nampak one of the cross line, which is not even under Oilylicious, Teacher Wati. So I nampak this cross line. I only met her once dekat Young Living Training Center. Masa tu we have still ada training center kita boleh pergi and dengar class for free kan. So I went to that class and I met this I think almost the same year as me lah, 30 plus macam tu. And she was really curious about the RDT, so she asked a lot of questions. That's why I remembered her. And there was one time bila I scroll Facebook tu, okay, I nampak dia share dia punya news on securing silver retreat. So I congratulated her in the comment, and then she suddenly like out of nowhere, kita tak pernah pun berhubung tau, macam just friend dekat Facebook je. Tapi macam tak pernah pun PM, you know, tak pernah, langsung tak pernah. And somehow she messaged me Facebook, and she just like checking on me lah. How are you doing? Are you securing yours as well? Dia kata macam tu. So I say no. I am not even silver yet, I kata. And then she said, oh, I see. So I tanya lah dia, what is your tips? Do you mind to share with me? And then I shared lah like my journey tadi tu. I have been stuck in executive for so long and I felt like I have tried everything tapi macam tak nampak apa-apa dia punya hasil. So she was the one who introduced AFT to me, and she shared that AFT has helped her to break through her limiting beliefs. That's how she felt so different in a month or two macam tu. After that, she hit silver and managed to secure the silver retreat. So I took her words really seriously because I was exactly in that place macam dia pun stuck, and then dia buat AFT. So I'm willing to give it a go lah. So I tried AFT and then personally lah I buat sendiri sebab dia ambil gambar buku, dia ada buku. So buku tu setiap muka surat dia ada tunjuk, okay, first this is the first step, this is the oil that you use, and benda ni you kena calm down, find somewhere quiet, and then you kena tutup mata and fikir and enjoy, you know, try to like focus on your feelings. So dia ambil gambar semua pages of the book and then send to me. I was quite touched lah, macam yelah orang tak kenal, kita tak kenal kan, just kenal macam tu, and she willingly to help me, you know, like take pictures and then explain dia punya text, bukan main panjang lagi tau, macam she don't mind to share it with me even though we are not related at all. So you see, that is one of the things that I like about Young Living because it's the culture of sharing to others. So Long story short, okay, that's how I discovered about AFT. And then bila I buat AFT tu, I buat second time. First time tu, I tak nampak apa-apa, I tak rasa sangat. Okay, but second time, I felt like the memories keep coming down. Okay, so bila ada memories flashback tu, and then I sit down and I try to connect the dots, and then okay, so this is why. Because I have this feeling of rasa macam not good enough. Masa tu, because I quit my job, okay, I quit my job, my 6 years in Intel masa tu, and I quit my job, and my parents really tak setuju. They are really opposed to it, like, don't quit your job lah, macam nanti, you know, whatever happens, at least you have some financial, financial punya security kan. And plus, the Intel, the company I was working is, dia ada banyak benefit, employees benefit like medical semua tu. So when I say I want to quit my job, my dad was not furious, dia tak marah, tapi dia rasa macam tak setuju sangat lah. So every time when we talk in the phone, he would nasihat ataupun pujuk I, janganlah berhenti bekerja semua tu. So when I decided to quit my job juga, keras kepala kan, being the first child in among the siblings. So I decided to quit my job, and then I think for that amount of period, bila I call my dad, I always have this feeling like I'm not making him proud. Like I feel not good enough. You know what I mean? Macam you rasa selama ni, you know, you work in a company, and then my dad always like, he was quite proud of me because I work in a engineering company. So my dad, dia tak sampai, dia sekolah sampai darjah 6 je. So dia tak sekolah menengah. So for him, education is important, and having certificate is important, and having a job is important. Okay, so dia rasa jadi housewife ni satu benda yang macam tak patut lah, macam tu. So so when I reflect back, I try to connect the dots, kenapa I rasa macam tu semua kan. And then I realize that okay, sebenarnya it's because of this feeling that is blocking me. Like I don't feel I'm enough. I don't feel I can be a good leader. I don't feel I can be a good enroller. I don't feel like I can be a good mother. So when you have one feeling, okay, yang dah tumbuh benih in your heart, okay, dah ada seed dah kat situ, and you are not, you know, you did not making sure this is a bad seed and you should eliminate it, and eventually dia akan jangkit on other areas in your life. So eventually benda tu dia affect dekat my personal life, how I treat my kids when I got stressed. So those kind of things yang buat I rasa I have to get help. Okay, so when I did AFT a few sessions after, I followed the dia punya affirmations, and then I tried to, you know, control myself from being so negative. It's like you finally see the light of the door. Macam you nampak ada pintu dah terbuka, so you willingly to try. If you have any opportunities, you're willing to try. Okay, so that is where I break my pattern. Okay, I started to do things differently. I willingly to try new things lah. Okay, so bila kita dah break through the pattern, we started to see the potential in us. Just like you guys, some of you guys never been live, buat live pun before kan, tak pernah pun buat Facebook live. But ada yang rasa bila dah buat tu rasa macam, oh rupa-rupanya I pun boleh buat. Rupa-rupanya pun I ada potensi macam orang lain untuk buat benda ni. So we have to get out of that pattern, okay, and then we started to see the potentials yang lama pendam dalam kita punya diri sendiri, right? But if we don't have action, it's not going to work juga. Sebab action is the bridge between your potential and the result. So bila you ada action, bila you know what you are doing, you have a plan in the beginning of the month, you tahu apa you nak buat bulan ni. Okay, you nak talk to how many people, you nak follow up dengan siapa, you yang ini baru enroll, so you kena teach dia tentang other oils other than PSK and so on. So when you have that kind of plan, it throws you into subconsciously heading to that result that you want. So so then bila kita, okay, so bila kita ada action plan, it also help to maximize our experience. We are not just sharing blindly dekat social media. Kalau ada poster, okay lah up. Kalau ada macam ada sharing leader ataupun YL ke, kita share. So benda-benda macam tu memang kita buat. Tapi when you are doing it without intention, okay, you just buat je kan, macam you tak ada niat. Okay, you tak ada niat, you tak ada rasa macam you betul-betul nak buat. Okay, then you're going to see macam tak nampak growth sangat lah. Macam tadi Aisyah ada share dekat CEO Rise tentang it's very important that we share it with our heart. Okay, no matter who ataupun I also learned this from our Young Living culture. Siapa-siapa yang macam nak jumpa I, kalau dekat Penang kan, even though it's not my team, cross lines, sidelines ke, I am so willingly to go out and like meet them, and then we talk about our business, our strategies, our goals, because it is just how the culture is making us addicted to it. Kan, you guys rasa tak you are addicted to YL culture because of this culture is the kind of culture yang buat kita tak rasa nak keluar. We want to stay here as long as we want to, kan. So if you want a different results, of course, kalau selama ni you dah buat plan, okay, tapi macam still tak nampak apa perubahan, still nampak macam stagnan je, it's time for you to change your approach. If you want to see different result, you need to try different approach, okay. So alright. 3:39 now. Okay, so this one is start seeing yourself as a leader. Okay, no matter what rank are you, distributor ataupun star, senior star, tak kisahlah apa-apa rank pun. Okay, start seeing yourself as a leader. Usually bila you nampak benda-benda macam ni, usually leader akan tulis, okay, this is for like executive and above, because executive dalam Young Living is considered going to the leadership lah. But I truly feel like in our business, if we don't see ourselves as a leader, kita akan rasa kita ni follow je. Bila kita follow je, rasa macam you tak ada nampak potensi diri. So if you see yourself as a leader, you ambil initiative, you be proactively like looking for solutions or answers, helping other people, you know, just take that initiative to step up, you akan nampak lagi banyak potential in yourself. Okay, so establish leadership. Okay, even though you are distributor star ke senior star, I rasa tak kisahlah apa-apa rank pun. Nobody say only executive can do Zoom. Nobody say that only senior star boleh buat sharing. Nobody say that. Okay, because this is your business, you decide how you want to run it. If you think that sharing buat Zoom ataupun buat live is not your thing, then you probably have other ways of better, you know, expressing yourself. So just do it, okay? And there's no right or wrong lah in this business, okay? So equip yourself juga with good level of YL's product and business knowledge. Okay, so YL product knowledge, we can learn it along the way bila kita guna produk. And every month ER tu janganlah asyik beli LLP kan, lavender, lemon, peppermint je. Kadang-kadang pun kena tambah something yang baru, you know, like try something new so that you have more things to share with others. And business knowledge, I hate to say this, but I think at least we all have to understand that understand as in really hafal, and bila orang tanya you boleh terus jawab. You tak payah nak message, nak tanya leader, uni level tu macam mana starter kit tu kalau tak buat 50 PV dapat tak, you know, things like that. So 3 bonuses yang kita kena hafal and like macam ni je explain. Starter kit bonus, fast start bonus, and uni level bonus. Okay, and silver bound. Okay, 4 ni. So we have a lot of recordings yang dah pernah buat sebelum ni. You guys just have to click on that link and watch the video to learn. Okay, it's that simple. Cuma kita nak tak nak saja. So be involved, which means that you have to be interactive in WhatsApp group ataupun in our Telegram or other platforms as well lah. Take a role in event planning. Kalau let's say kita ada buat event ke, kalau macam kalau you nak buka booth, okay, go ahead and try it because it's a whole new level of experience. Macam you akan rasa macam, oh, rupa-rupanya sharing is not just social media, tapi you can jumpa orang, you can cakap depan-depan. We need human touch. Okay, when we don't have that human touch, kita akan rasa stress. Macam MCO 1.0 dulu tu, kita rasa stress, semua orang rasa stress. Okay, so be willing to share in a larger group of people. Jangan rasa malu. Malu tu please throw it away. Okay, if you have a paper now, tulis malu kat sini ataupun tulis whatever limiting beliefs that you have, you just throw it inside the trash can. Okay, because when you share, when you are afraid of sharing, when you are afraid of doing something, okay, I rasa, I always feel like that lah. Bila I rasa takut, I rasa lagi kena buat. Sebab I nampak benda tu as something that I boleh, like I am out from my comfort zone. And I believe when you are out from your comfort zone, that's where you see growth in yourself, okay? And be a team player. So apa maksud dia kat sini, be a team player is, don't split off too early. Maksudnya kalau you dah rasa you dah senior star or you dah star or senior star executive and you nak buat group sendiri, please make sure that, okay, you have at least consulted ataupun talk to, seek for advices or seek for opinions from leaders who are before you. Okay, maksudnya leaders above you, because they have been through this journey before you. They have seen what is working, what is not working. So I understand sometimes, sebab I dulu pun macam tu juga. I was excited to create my own group. Masa I hit exec kan, like I mentioned tadi tu, and I buat group sendiri. I bagi tahu Dila I nak buat group sendiri dengan alasan dia is masa tu I enroll a lot of Chinese kan, Chinese members, so I need to incorporate some Chinese information dalam group tu. So I cannot do that in serial oiler because most of the serial oilers is English or Malay medium kan, and there are some builders yang Chinese builders yang tak boleh faham English or Malay, so I have to have my own group. So that was my reason. Can you guys hear me well ke I putus-putus ni? You guys hear me okay tak?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so consult your leader first. Kalau you rasa you betul-betul nak buat and you know how to handle it, then you can try. Okay, you can try. Because there is always, this platform is a try and error for us lah. Kalau benda ni tak work, there is always other solution kan. And show up. Show up in the support group, show up to your new members, show up to your old members, show up to whoever is under your organization. Doesn't matter you enroll ke, bukan you enroll ke, they are still under your team. Okay, sometimes we get confused. This person is not, bukan I enroll, si B yang enroll, so B lah yang patut follow up. So we sometimes we stuck there, we stuck sampai rasa tak nampak apa-apa growth kat situ, because we are hoping her to do it and she is hoping us to do it, so there is no communication. So it's good that kalau kita rasa benda tu is macam blur, grey area, you need to clarify. Okay, so yang ni you akan follow up ke tak? Okay, tak. Okay, then you follow up. Ataupun lepas 3 bulan tu, kalau based on YL punya compensation plan, enroller akan dapat bonus selama 3 bulan at first kan. So memang it's enrollers punya full responsibility on the new member. And after that, sponsor will take charge, like do the follow up and then also educating them and so on. Tapi I think for me is like, if we care people, if we care enough, okay, if we care enough people and our intention is to help people, we don't really care whether they are, which organization they are. We don't really care if orang tu kita enroll ke tak, because you just want to help them, kan? So but always know what is your limitation. Okay, jangan rasa overwhelmed sangat, sebab benda ni bila you dah selalu, you know, semua orang you nak follow up, you tak bagi pun your leaders untuk follow up, then you akan rasa overwhelmed. Okay, look for leaders. Start looking beyond your first level of those who are eager to share and grow. We have to pasang like magnifier, you know, like kanta pembesar. Like you have to see from above and see who is actively sharing. Sebab benda ni kalau you tak pay attention, you akan miss out your diamond in your group. Sometimes people who are not in the business but they share a lot in about Young Living Style, those are the people that you have to cepat-cepat tangkap, cepat-cepat guide and pegang tangan and grow sama-sama. Sebab kadang-kadang we tend to focus too much on the same circle of people, but we forgot that there are whole more other there are so many others, so many sparks, fires, and people who are so semangat in sharing. We forgot about those people, kan? So as a leader, we have to be in this neutral position yang kita tengok semua orang. Okay, kita kena belajar untuk balance and force and observe. Okay, how can we help them to grow? Start to develop leaders on every level. So kat sini maksudnya is every level is that no matter that person is your level 7 atau level 9 atau level 10 ke, jangan rasa macam oh dia dah level 5 ke bawah, tak payahlah tengok sangat. No. Don't think like that. Okay? Sebab kadang-kadang, okay, we need to focus on the right people. Okay, and also we cannot just think about ourselves, because if you don't look at those people who are under level 5, maksudnya you care sangat your commission, you terlampau kisah sangat your commission sampai you tak nak ajar orang-orang bawah-bawah tu. But Young Living Culture doesn't teach us that. Okay, because if you look at the compensation plan pun, okay, if you nak cakap pasal duit lah, you tengok compensation plan tu pun, yes, uni level sampai 5 level, tapi bila you dah silver and above, you have this generation leadership bonus. Di mana siapa-siapa yang jadi leader, silver leader in your team, tak kisahlah dia level ke berapa pun, paling bawah I think level 7 pun. So you still akan dapat bonus daripada tu. So what does it tell you is that we don't really just look at 5 levels or you know macam just look at the level untuk kita dapat commission. Tak. Kita kena faham yang this business is not just about you. It's a people business. It's a business that we help to empower each other. Siapa tahu manalah tahu bila you share dekat orang yang dah dekat level 20 tu, tiba-tiba dia boleh grow and suddenly become a diamond in your team. Who knows, kan? So start to develop leaders on every level. Just don't care so much about the level lah. Tapi of course, bila you nak build your team towards organisation tu, you still kena tengok jugalah your level berapa, lepas tu you nak pak orang ni kat level berapa, semua tu. You still have to consider. But jangan ambil kisah sangat. Okay? Create excitement, be part in helping your leaders to advance their ranks. I always refer to Virtual Office ataupun Oily Trend app, okay? Sebab Oily Trend tu, that's why I kata sangat-sangat senang. Sebab you akan nampak siapa yang bakal dapat SBB pada bulan ni, bulan depan ataupun bulan depan-depan. Macam tu. So you boleh plan siapa you nak follow up, siapa you nak coach, apa strategi dia. You can also, like you know this person is growing, so you want to be like helping her, you know, encouraging her or him to achieve dia punya target. So dekat situ you boleh identify and it's easier for you to plan lah, okay? And be a huge cheerleader for cross-line success too. So no matter, so like you guys are all cross-line or sidelines kan? And I am also cross-line to sideline and sidelines to my other partners kan, my accountability partners like Kak Fee, semua tu is my cross-line, you know, is my sidelines. But the thing is, when they become like the center of, you know, the announcement, like they leader dah ada rank up, ataupun diorang punya siapa-siapa anak-anak minyak dapat OBMS jadi macam, or team yang banyak senior star or executive semua tu, I felt so happy for her. You know, I felt happy because, you know, the friendship that we built. Okay, I pun tak pernah terfikir yang bila buat yang living ni kita boleh close sampai macam ni. So you sometimes bila kita be a cheerleader to other teams, and bila sampai kita pula yang berjaya, orang lain pun akan cheer for us juga, you know. So it's always about giving, always about giving in Young Living. Okay, spread your wings, open your heart and soul to your upline leaders who are willing to guide you. Yes, kadang-kadang macam sometimes we have benda yang kita dah plan, okay, I nak buat ni, okay, yang ni akan follow up bila, okay, nanti akan buat 50 PV challenge untuk ni. Tapi sometimes when there are times that leader akan bagi opinion, you know, like bagi advice, so it's okay for you to listen and you just absorb whatever you think that is okay. But if you think it's not okay, then I think it's fair enough for you to like share kenapa you rasa tak okay. Sebab kadang-kadang there are lots of misunderstandings between leaders and builders, or builders and leaders, ataupun builders and builders, because communication tak ada. So I hope our team, M. Euler, every one of you guys yang dekat sini, kita dapat build a community, an environment where we all give each other's opinions, and then we care for each other, and then we cheer for each other. Sebab benda tu adalah sangat penting. Kalau kita berada dalam toxic environment, contohlah kan, kalau let's say ada pergaduhan, ada konflik apa, we won't feel good to be in that circle anymore, betul tak? And we certainly don't want this thing happen to our own team as well. So if kita sebagai leader yang dah pernah enroll orang semua tu kan, and we show this example, and insya-Allah bila kita dah jadi leader nanti, kita pun dapat spread these good vibes to our team juga. Okay, I have to speed up. So understand the foundation of business. We know that dalam business Young Living, it's about 3: enrollment, retention ataupun essential rewards dengan leadership. So for enrollment, how to increase enrollment, I think you guys pun dah tahu, okay? Consistent in sharing, share with your heart, okay? Be the product of the product. Prepare incentive ataupun enrollment gifts for new members. Follow up with prospect or clients, teach classes ataupun go live in social media. Okay, so nanti I will also snapshot this and then send to you guys. Okay, so I'll just like read it through lah. For retention ataupun essential rewards ni, macam mana kita nak tingkatkan our ER rate dalam team? So first and foremost is the education. People yang tak buat ER tu, I believe they say they are not, they cannot afford it. Kan, selalu kita dengar tak ada budget lah bulan ni, semua benda-benda tu. Tapi bila kita tengok IG, boleh je beli tudung tudung duck, you know. So it's not just, I mean sometimes we have to see it in a different angle lah. Kadang-kadang orang tu kata dia tak ada budget, tapi actually ada je, cumanya dia tak nampak the kepentingan untuk ER tu. So how to make them see the benefit ataupun the importance of being on ER program ni is the value of the product itself. So bila diorang tahu the value of the products, how the products can change their lives, how the products can support, can jimat bil untuk pergi jumpa doktor semua tu, then they will have open heart to try the products. So how to get them know the value of the product is by us teaching them. Okay, is by us sharing about the information dekat diorang, dekat support group, dekat whatever platforms that you have. So how do you want to share? Of course, kita pun kena belajar dulu kan. So we have to learn first before we can teach others. So rajin join Zoom classes. There are so many classes that we can join, and it's all free pun, tak payah bayar pun kan. So we just have to tune in and sambil masak, sambil iron baju, sambil cleaning the house, pasang earphone, dah dengar. Kadang-kadang I tak faham kalau macam ada certain people yang bagi alasan yang sorry to say lah, but I have to be frank, okay. Kadang-kadang bila ada certain people that bila I ajak Zoom, dia kata dia nak tidurkan anak, ataupun dia kata dia kena drive, ataupun dia kena pergi kat mana-mana lah, okay. But the thing is, when you join Zoom, you tak bercakap pun, you just listen je kan. Macam you dengar radio masa you berjalan, memandu kereta. So bila you nak tidurkan anak, I pun pasang earphone je, boleh je dengar. So it's about nak tak nak saja, okay. So follow up and talk about the perks of essential rewards. Yang ini pun satu benda yang kita selalu takut. Satu hari bulan tu dia baru enroll, 30 hari bulan dia baru beli PSK. So now dah masuk bulan kedua, tak apalah, tak payah cakap dulu lah. Nanti dia rasa I ni macam nak paksa pula. So again, that is just your self-talk. Okay, you haven't even talked to the person, you dah buat judgement macam tu. So there are ways for you to talk about essential rewards. Okay, usually this is the things that I try lah. Kalau I terus cakap pasal ER, yes, of course dia akan tak nak. Memang dia akan tak nak sebab dia tak faham apa tu ER. And selalunya bila dia enroll hujung bulan, so dekat-dekat sebelum early bird promo nak habis tu, I akan remind lah. And that is the time where I share about products yang berkaitan dengan keperluan dia. I don't talk about ER first. I talk about what she needs. So bila kita follow up, kita actually boleh minta dia bagi details like, okay, apa benda yang you rasa penting. Contohnya, you nak tahu tak pasal hormon, you nak tak tahu pasal produk bayi, produk baby, ataupun supplements, ataupun barang-barang rumah, ataupun essential oil flavoring. So, bila kita tahu keperluan dia, it's easier for us to share products apa yang dia paling minat. Instead of kita just bagi tahu, okay, ER dapat points, dapat ni, dapat tu. Kadang-kadang orang tak nampak benda tu sebab dia rasa benda tu dia tak perlu. Tapi bila dia nampak keperluan dia yang dia boleh guna platform ni untuk beli transfer buying, then that will increase the possibility for that person to sign up ER. Okay, so sometimes it's just the matter of how we do the follow up. Okay, so this thing I pun belajar masa dah berkali-kali kena rejected. So bila I dah kena rejected, I dah tahu okay, I tak boleh cakap macam ni. I kena, you know, like build rapport and then like understand first orang tu dia nak apa. Okay, so offer incentives, gifts for new member who maintain first 3 months of ER. So if you have more budget, okay, this is just an idea lah, okay. If you have more budget, you can offer some gifts for people yang maintain 3 bulan ER. Just to make them feel, you know, they are appreciated. They are appreciated and you really thank them for, you know, like continue their ER. So it's just something yang you boleh, if you can brighten up someone's day, why not kan? Sebab kita pun ada commission daripada dia. So why not just spend that amount, small amount of commission to like thank her or appreciate her kan? Be active in support group to share and support the communities. Yang ini pun dah berkali-kali I mention sebelum ni kan. We have to show ourselves, be visible to our team in the support group. Tak kisahlah you rasa berapa orang yang you pernah enroll and you masuk dalam group tu, tak kisah. I mean, they are actually looking, they are reading, but they are just silent readers probably. So bila dia nampak nama you appear dalam group tu and you are sharing about, you know, like your testimonials kan, then dia orang akan nampak, oh, Aisyah pun share pasal benda ni, oh, Azwa pun share pasal benda ni. So dia orang akan rasa lagi excited, lagi rasa macam, okay, this is good, I should try it. Okay. Get creative in making classes. So bila you nak buat kelas tu, tak semestinya lah kena buat EO 101 sebab sebab EO 101 tu bukan semua boleh hadam. Sebab for some people it's too heavy for them. Dia dengar separuh jalan je, lepas tu yang belakang ni tak dengar dah. So you have to be creative. So what you can do is buatlah DIY classes kan, yang macam teach a class challenge yang korang semua buat tu, buat DIY, buat salad, buat Nisha smoothie. Yang itulah benda yang macam orang rasa oh nak tengok. So at the same time you selitlah sikit tentang introduction about YL, about essential oils kan. So give samples for members to try. This is something like you can meet that person face to face lah. Kalau let's say you rasa dia ada keperluan ni tapi dia rasa tak nak dulu, so you can give some samples, letak dalam 2 ml bottles ataupun buat blend bagi dia ke. So just anggap it as a hadiah lah, hadiah atau sedekah macam tu lah. Okay? Okay, kejap eh. Alright. Okay. I have to off my camera sekejap ya guys. Where's my camera? Okay, so how your month should look like. If you want different results than what you are getting, you have to try different approaches. Okay, so usually kita semua mungkin ada plan lah apa nak buat kan dalam 1 bulan tu. Tapi kadang-kadang bila dah sampai mid of the month, kita dah lose track. Kita dah macam tak apalah, layan je lah. Macam dah lose track lah, dah lose momentum macam tu kan. So and it's very important untuk kita prioritize apa benda yang perlu buat pada awal bulan, apa benda yang you perlu buat pada tengah bulan, what are the things that you should do on the end of the month. Okay, so yang ini I write down based on what I have been doing and also from opinion from other leaders jugalah. So on the first 15 days tu, this is your first checkpoint. Let's do like this, simple. 1 bulan tu kita bahagikan 3 checkpoint. So on the first checkpoint tu, which is day number 1 sampai day 15, okay, inilah benda yang you kena buat. Okay, benda-benda macam ni yang you kena share dekat, you kena accomplish. So on the first 15 days, I divided into personal and team. Okay, personal and team. Yang ini abaikannya, I think I forgot to yang do ER dengan 2 ni. Okay, this is duplicated from this. So on personal task, kita kalau boleh buat ER awal bulan. Kenapa? Sebab when we buat ER awal bulan and kita dapatkan promo gifts tu kan, so we have that product on our hands to share. Kita dapat guna dulu and rasa dulu and baru kita share. I pun tak suka share benda-benda yang I belum pernah guna. You know, sometimes it feel like I am faking it, or you know, I'm like the sharing is just not as sincere as if you have personally used it lah kan. Tapi kadang-kadang kita just share lah sebab kadang-kadang ada promotion ke apa kan. But if you can, okay, buat ER, settlekan your ER first, so that you tak payah nak fikir pasal your ER, you fikir pasal orang lain punya ER je. Okay, jangan sampai hujung bulan baru nak fikir alamak ER sendiri tak proses lagi, tapi duduk sibuk tolong orang lain settlekan ER dia orang, tapi ER sendiri tak settle. Alright, so second is plan a social media schedule. Yang ini optional lah. Kadang-kadang I buat, kadang-kadang I tak buat. Tapi bila I buat tu, I rasa lagi produktif because I have things already planned out what to share, apa nak share. So I tak payah nak ada masa ni 5 minit, anak tengah menyusu, so apa I nak share, baru nak fikir, baru nak cari gambar, baru nak think of copywriting semua tu. That is actually time consuming. So whatever that can simplify your life, it will help. Okay, especially if you have busy schedule. Kalau kita semua ni, most of us are mothers, we are working and we are mothers, we have a lot of things on the plate kan. So find something that can help to simplify your life. Teach classes via Zoom and live. Okay, yang ini I think rata-rata semua orang pun dah pernah pecah telur kat sini. So yang belum tu, you can give it a try. Okay, you can give it a try. And sekarang ni, to be honest with you guys, video is, alamak my laptop nak habis bateri. Video is the new kira macam the new trend lah. Orang akan lagi tengok reel IG punya stories daripada tengok post. So if you have the capacity ataupun the time to have your buat video sendiri kan, belajar guna IG punya reel tu, that will be great lah. Sekejap ya, I ambil charger kejap. Okay, so for the team side, okay, Okay, plan and announce enrollment incentive. So maksudnya kita kena, mungkin dah boleh start planning lah kan, hadiah apa you nak bagi for new members as something that helps to attract, increase your enrollment rate, okay, familiarize with virtual office. So I'm sure kat sini ada juga yang tak buka lagi virtual office, betul tak? Ataupun tak pernah lagi tengok organisation, tak pernah lagi main-main dengan filter semua tu. So virtual office, so virtual office is your new Facebook. Maksudnya you kena tengok every day, tiap-tiap hari, so that in Facebook kita tengok gambar orang, kita baca story diorang kan. In virtual office kita tengok nama diorang, kita tengok where are they coming from, who is their enroller, and from there pun you can actually nampak macam mana dia punya growth, like this person is dah buat ER berapa bulan, ataupun this person tak berapa bulan tak buat ER, semua benda tu you boleh nampak daripada virtual office. So if you don't take that step to understand your team ataupun your builders, it's hard for you to follow up dengan diorang sebab you tak tahu macam nak start. Kalau you cakap pasal benda ni, dia rasa macam benda ni I tak faham, dia tak tahu. So it's better if you have some database ataupun some information about that particular person first before you follow up lah. Okay, so tengoklah virtual office setiap hari sampai tembus ya. And then as for team, announce rank up. So if you are senior star and above, I recommend you to recognize your own team. Tapi selalunya executive I akan pesan lah, kalau siapa rank up, please tolong recognize them in the group. Okay, and then announce the members winners of the challenge. So this one maybe not so much sebab you're all still under M Oiler, so usually the challenge ke apa I yang buat, so I will be the person who announce the winners and so on kan, and announce the ER gift, lucky draw, plan seat of ER. Okay, so for those who are already having your own group, kalau you already ada group sendiri, tak kisah business ke user ke, that is, you have your own group. So that is basically your kira macam you kena jagalah group tu. Jangan biar group tu senyap. Jangan biar group tu rasa macam, what is happening? Why so senyap for few days? Memang ada group macam tu yang dah senyap berapa hari dah lama, you know. So it's very important untuk kita tahu tanggungjawab kita. When you have your own business group, that is your responsibility to maintain, to engage, okay, to deliver ataupun to transfer information dekat situ. It's your responsibility, okay. So bila kita ada responsibility tu, kita akan nampaklah group tu tak adalah senyap, group tu tak adalah macam tak ada engagement sangat kan. So do your best, try your best to create engagement in your group lah. So the second checkpoint of the month will be day 15 sampai 24. Okay, kenapa I letak day 15? Sebab at least you ada masa lagi nak follow up dengan siapa-siapa yang boleh kejar early bird promo. So early bird promotion is until 20th of the month kan. So you still have 5 days. So siapa-siapa yang ER terlepas, ER proses ada isu, masa ni you kena clear. Sabar open. Masa ni you kena clear all those unnecessary stress. Jangan tunggu sampai akhir bulan baru nak buat sebab it will be jam. Jot form is going to be jam, live chat is going to be jam, call is going to be jam. So do yourself a favor pula. Do yourself a favor. Try to settle as early as possible. Maksudnya sebelum 15 hari bulan tu, you tengok dekat VO, siapa yang termiss ER ataupun siapa yang ER dia ada isu, make sure you settle dorang punya dulu. Lepas tu masuk second checkpoint tu, nanti ada lagi second batch kan of orang members punya ER between 15 and 24 ni. Dan masa tu you settle pula second batch tu. So you tak rasa macam penat. Okay, at the end of the month macam rasa penat.
Mom said, Abba says no.
Huh?
Abba says no.
So apa ni? Okay, so sama jugalah dia punya checkpoint ni kan. Go get another one for baby. So sama juga dia punya checkpoint ni. Social media tu kita kena post lah sentiasa kan. Lepas tu check your virtual office every day, follow up client, new members, business builders, continue in education, participate challenge in group social media, host challenge for team enrollment sharings. So if you guys have any ideas kan macam you rasa oh benda ni mungkin boleh bantu, please just like talk to me, like just bincangkan, keluarkan dekat business group kita so that kita boleh go creative in many ways lah kan. Go take from okay. Okay, so check siapa yang dah miss ER and follow up dengan diorang macam I kata tadi tu lah. And kita kena pandai buat OGV mapping lah. Maksudnya you know what is your rank goal for this month. So you need to know siapa kaki you, siapa yang akan you focus on bulan ni, and berapa OGV, siapa yang akan rank up semua tu. So if you want to know how to do OGV mapping, you can talk to me juga nanti. Okay, so the third checkpoint is the last 5 days of the month. So this is usually everything gets jammed. Okay, so masa ni lah kita kena check siapa yang enroll orang tapi belum buat PV, dia belum buat 50 PV ataupun pembelian sebab diorang akan miss out the PSK bonus kan. So you can also check siapa yang payment tak lepas ataupun terlepas ER yang you dah terlepas kan. So you can check, tie up the loose ends lah. And final hustle is that check back, remind yourself again. Sometimes bila kita dah masuk tengah bulan tu, kita nampak macam OGV macam slow je and then we started to give up. Tapi bila dah last day tu rasa macam boleh lah sebenarnya. So make sure you always refer back to your OGV map. Sebab kadang-kadang kita tak boleh ingat semua benda. We have to look and somewhere that kita boleh refer so that we know what we have planned in the beginning of the month. Okay? Follow up with potential client and business builders. This is where you can close the gap between your rank and your OGV dengan your goal. So mungkin ada masa ni yang you boleh offer incentive ataupun offer free gift yang vavum yang macam boleh orang terus nak enroll dengan you ke. So you can do that at the end of the month lah. Macam kita nak closing lah kan. Okay, so I think I will skip for this two. Maybe we can talk about these two next time sebab dah jam 4 kan. So I want to talk about this Dream Catcher Challenge. It is very important untuk semua orang. Tak kisah you are business ke, you tak business ke, because this is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. So dekat sini, I know some of you guys dah pernah dapat Dream 500 punya oils kan. Like, siapa? Suzy, siapa lagi pernah dapat? Mal kan? Mal dah pernah dapat ke? Amal. So Dream 500 ni sebenarnya is originally it was a challenge did by YL pada tahun lepas. Okay, so the system is like when you enroll someone, you akan dapat 1 point. So this is exactly the system lah. Bila kita enroll a new member with minimum 100 PB, maksudnya PSK lah kan. You get 1 point. And bila you enroll dia under ER, you get extra 3 points. And bila member tu dia personally enroll, dia personally rank up, tak kisah rank apa pun, first time lah, ni new rank bukan rank yang sebelum tu, rank yang dah dia pernah rank up, you get 5 points. And then if that person dia rank up with SPB, you get 7 points. So this is something that encourage us to help our builders to focus. This is not about us, this is about them. So we have it's like our focus untuk bantu dia macam mana dia nak share, okay, macam mana dia boleh achieve rank, macam mana dia boleh achieve rank dengan SBB. So if you do that part, okay, if you do your part by educating, by guiding them, by empowering them, and they eventually rank up and become a leader of themselves, and then they duplicate that for their team, so you akan grow juga, insyaAllah you akan grow juga. Okay, so we have this challenge coming for M Euler OBMS. This is all under CO lah. Okay, so M Euler OBMS, Fabs Euler, Supreme Euler, Cookie Euler, Oil Arc. So yang ini adalah team semua under Zero Euler, under Dila. And it's only open to certain because we are the only silver and below punya team. Okay, yang macam team lain tu diorang dah ada lah buat sendiri punya. Okay, so this is open to all ranks. Tak kisah you tak pernah rank up ke, you dah rank up ke, you dah silver ke, you executive ke, you can join this. Okay, no limitation on ranks. So the duration will be from bulan ni sampai bulan Jun, 2 months only. For these 2 months, you will have to focus enrollment, empowering your members, building leaders in your team. Building leaders in your team. So yang ini sebenarnya bukan hanya untuk new member saja, okay? Kalau you dah ada member yang existing yang tak pernah rank up lagi, kalau dia rank up, you akan dapat 5 points, okay? So please don't think that this is only for new members only, right? But this is opt-in, so siapa-siapa yang nak join, you have to register, you have to isi jot form, you have to isi form. Sebab we don't have a system to track. Kalau YL dia ada system to track. Dia boleh tahu, okay, yang ini enroll berapa, semua tu. Tapi kita kena kira sendiri, manually. So every leaders of this team, we have to track and, you know, macam based on siapa-siapa yang register, hantar nama, and kita akan kira based on your enrollments and whoever that ranks up lah. Okay, so apakah dia punya hadiah? Jeng jeng jeng. Sama juga macam Dream 500 punya konsep, kita bagi free oils, okay? So if you collect 20 points, you akan dapat satu oil, and this is just between us, okay? Jangan hebohkan, because Dila haven't disclosed what are the gifts. Tapi what I can say is all the gifts are not from Malaysia, okay? It's not in Malaysia, it's US. So it's worth for you to grab it because you can only get it from US, okay? So 20 points dapat satu oil, 30 points dapat 2 oil, and then 40 points dapat 3 oils and some swag items, okay? And the top 10, the grand prizes for the top 10 of this Dream Catcher Challenge will be a vacation. Not a vacation lah, tapi it's more like a retreat yang mana you guys know YL kalau kita secure retreat, kita secure silver, kita dapat pergi retreat dekat US kan. So this is something like that tapi kita buat locally. Because of the COVID and stuff, kita tak dapat nak retreat lagi kan. So why not we just do it locally lah kan. So it'll be for one person, okay? Kalau you nak bawa family tu, yang tu you have to rearrange yourself lah kan. Tapi this is a retreat to reward you all the accommodation, this food, the drinks, the classes. There will be guest speaker coming. There will be RDT classes, many classes yang akan kita buat for this retreat. So it's going to be a really different experience. Okay, sebab kita dekat sini semua tak pernah lagi pergi retreat, including myself. So I am also very excited for this. So if you are in a top 10, you can earn this reward. Okay, register form belum ada lagi. I think belum lagi. Dila tak release lagi. So bila dah release nanti, I'm not sure kalau Dila akan letak cap or not. So if dah release, please faster go and isi your names. Okay. So I think this is the end of my terlupa team sendiri punya reward. Okay, these are the additional reward for our team lah. So for top 3 enrollers on May ataupun June, you will be rewarded with a free essential oil. So jangan ingat warna pink tu is rose I haven't decided. This is just like a gambar. Tapi it will be something rare oils lah. Okay, I can say rare oils lah. So top 3 enrollers akan dapat satu oil ni. Kalau you jadi top enroller on May, you akan dapat. Kalau you jadi top enroller on June, you pun akan dapat. So if you rank up this month ataupun next month and maintain 1 month, okay, 2 bulan lah, maintain the same rank. If you are a new executive, you akan dapat this bag. This is a Young Living punya bag, beli dekat YL Gear. I think the price is about I don't remember, tapi it's about 200-300 lah, macam tu lah. So this bag you can use it to put your laptop, to put your oil dalam tu, and then you get a mug, a customized mug with M Oiler punya logo, and also 2 oils. Okay, so for Senior Star you will get the mug and also 2 oils, and for Star you get a mug and 1 oil. Okay, so these are the additional reward that I am very excited to give away kalau siapa-siapa yang dapat jadi top enroller and also up rank and maintain your rank for the next 2 months. Okay, so if let's say you up rank on June, so you maintain for another month, which is July lah. If you up rank on May, then you maintain for another month sampai June. Okay, so that's all from me today. Anyone ada apa-apa soalan? Ada apa-apa yang you nak share? Please feel free to unmute yourself. Bag tu cantik. Nanti I hantar gambar lagi sebab I tak sempat, baru tadi letak gambar bag tu kan, so I tak sempat nak buat banyak-banyak gambar. Okay, tak ada soalan? Okay, so before we end, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for, it's not easy, especially last month kan, it's not easy to do sharing, whatever kinds of challenges that you have been through. I'm sure it's something that maybe you have been struggling with, or maybe you are not struggling with it, tapi I definitely feel like kalau kita rasa kita dah start lama tu, we have to come out lah. Okay, you need to, macam I share tadi lah, my experience when I start in exec for so long, and sampailah setahun tu baru I cari jalan untuk keluar. Okay, but you guys, for you guys, you have a lot of opportunities and a lot of ways to seek for advices, because I feel like now compared to previous, okay, now it's more like resources is everywhere. Okay, resources is everywhere. Tinggal kita nak ambil action or not saja. Okay, so if we do all the things that I have explained tadi, the belief pattern, you ditch your limiting beliefs, and then you unlock your potential, and then you started to take action and see results, that is where you would feel you are on the right track lah. Okay, so I want to also thank you sebab spending your 1.5 hour time. So nanti boleh buka puasa dah, another 2 hours and 2-3 hours. So thank you for joining the monthly call. I really appreciate it. Sometimes bila I buat meeting tu, kadang-kadang ada a few je show up, but I'm still grateful because I believe that someday it's going to be, I envision it's going to be more than this lah. Okay, but I really appreciate your presence today. So thank you so much, and hopefully lepas ni kita boleh sama-sama grow higher with all the promotions, all the good deals yang Wan dah bagi kan. So kita ambil. Oh my god, I cakap dia pun cakap. All the promotions kita ambil peluang, okay, untuk boost. So thank you so much everyone. Kejap. Can you guys, boleh kita ambil gambar sekejap? If siapa yang compliant tu, you can buka kamera so that semua orang boleh kenal each other, boleh tengok muka. Muka siapa tu? Muka Yusof. Lai. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, tak ada dah. Ni je. Yang lain tak nak buka ke? Aisyah dah mandi kan? Buka lah. Tadi tak mandi. Dah mandi kan? Tak apa. Okay, so tak ada Okay, let's take a picture. Wait Okay. 1, 2, smile. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies. Bye. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Meh. Waalaikumsalam.
Bye.
Hey.
Bye-bye.